Hello, I'm Adrian, and welcome to Fight Scene Breakdown. In anticipation of breaking down the full warehouse fight scene from Batman vs Superman as it releases this week on Blu-ray, here's a breakdown of another great Batman fight scene from Arkham Origins. After taking out a couple of criminals from the shadows, Batman is finally drawn out by a massive explosion set by Deathstroke. A couple of batarangs fail to hit Deathstroke and he pursues him using his grappling gun. Going in for a mid-air tackle, he instead is directly hit by Deathstroke's bow staff. Since this assassin is a master of bojutsu, the martial art of using a staff weapon, he tries to use his staff to inflict a hit on Batman several times over, but Batman deftly uses his gauntlets to deflect all such attacks. A spinning hook kick gets the job done in sending the Caped Crusader reeling, and while Deathstroke is distracted by the falling crate, Batman jumps in with a spinning drop kick. Slade Wilson then places his bow staff like an Olympic gymnast and swings back up to kick Batman off the crates. After an intensely dramatic face-off, the fight scene mainstay, Deathstroke decides to lethally injure Batman by brandishing his sword. Batman now has the task of trying to get in close to compensate for his lack of a weapon, once again utilizing his gauntlets to eventually deliver a devastating elbow. He places his arm in his neck in what looks to be a setup for a knee, but Deathstroke quickly deflects it, following up with several strikes which fail to injure Batman. Eventually, Mr. Wayne finds the perfect moment to crack the sword in half, following up with an elbow which is blocked and a hammer fist which slightly disorients Deathstroke. He then grabs the Merc's left arm and punches him right in the abdominal obliques. A quick hook is dodged as well as a sword slash, but Deathstroke gains the upper hand after a headbutt. Luckily, Batman is able to flip out of the chokehold. A third party shoots Wilson's other sword, and using the distraction, Batman fires his grappling hook to brutally clothesline him. And now we get to see our first roundhouse kick in Fight Scene Breakdown. The roundhouse kick is one of the most useful and most widely used kicks in Taekwondo, taking very little time to execute and able to inflict a good amount of damage. In this case, he uses the kick to disarm Wilson's sidearm and, not missing a beat, goes in for a spinning side kick. As Deadshot takes aim at a hanging crate, Batman slams the mercenary on the ground but is quickly knocked back by a kick. The crate falls down, ending the fight. What's unique about this fight is that despite being animated, it is presented in the same way as if it were live action. It's quickly cut, but not enough to be disorienting, staying just long enough on a shot to convey what it wants to, such as this sequence where Batman takes a hit, falls down, and then we tilt upwards to see the imminent danger. A large part of the fight is also backlit, giving a cool silhouetted look to several of the exchanges. I thought it was also a neat touch to show the footwork, as they are each nimbly stepping to avoid falling off the crates. The scene is also a fan of using slow motion to accentuate cool moments such as Batman about to collide with Deathstroke or kicking him off the crate, and also enjoys using an overhead angle to show off certain parts of the choreography. Basing oneself purely off the trailer, you can tell Deathstroke is goading Batman into a fight, and with Deadshot's appearance, you find out somebody has put a bounty on Batman's head. Batman clearly has a reason to fight, and this time he's fighting for his life, as these villains have no intent of holding back. What we have here is a spectacular fight between Batman and one of his most skilled enemies in hand-to-hand combat, resulting in a highly choreographed, slickly presented fighting cutscene that ranks up there among the best animated fights. What did you guys think of the fight? Which fight would you like me to analyze next? Subscribe and you can follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and brand new Facebook fan page, Godzillarex. See you next time.